back to KSAT 12's continuing live coverage of Fiesta 2016 and the Fiesta Flambeau Parade. What you're looking at right now, a float from Spectacular Productions and director Nicole Gutierrez, assistant director Indy Hinojosa. Established in 2013, they participate in local community functions to promote health and fitness. They are the past winner of the Roger Flores Award. They traveled to New York City and participated in health and fitness functions. Volunteer nurses providing health care to the third world countries as well, and they are part of FEMA's medical team. This is Spectacular Productions from right here in San Antonio. Very colorful float.
That's one of my favorite things about Fiesta. All the different colors, the more the better.
Absolutely.
The more sparkles, the more confetti, the more lights. That's what makes it so much fun.
Yeah.
That's a fun float to be on.
It is. That's a float that's rocking right there, literally rocking.
And I bet they keep that energy up for the entire parade route.
And behind them, Our Lady of the Lake University, experiencing another year of growth and accomplishments in all areas. OLLU established in 1895. Look at that float. How cool is that? Hemisphere Park.
It is very commemorative of all things that are great about San Antonio. Hemisphere Park, obviously, a beloved spot here in town, and the Spurs represented as they should be.
I like that float with the Hemisphere Park, the Tower of the Americas, the Alamo, San Fernando Cathedral. By the way, this is the Star Wars Society of San Antonio.
Established in 1999. Adam Caskey walking with Chewie down there tonight.
I brought my own lightsaber tonight.
Now,
so you think your Schwartz is bigger than mine? Chewie! I speak Wookiee. He said, confetti blaster!
Now we all know confetti
well
sticks
done.
in my hair, but can you imagine Chewie's?
Yeah, Chewie's was not looking for that. By the way, the Star Wars Society of San Antonio, they support the St. Baldrick's pediatric cancer research, and the custom make their own costumes, by the way.
This is the Comal County Fair, represented from New Braunfels, Texas, here tonight. Fair Queen, Peyton Glasgow. Fair Princess, Haley Malatek. Fair Duchess, Crystal Neely.
They have the dap down in unison. Did you see that?
I
Very
missed
nice.
it.
Yeah, they've been participating in the Fiesta Flambeau Parade the Comal County Fair has since the early 1960s. And since 1928, the Comal County Fair Association has had a float in local parades.
And the Edison Gold Bear High School Band, directed by Javier Tapia.
As they make their way towards us, they were first division at SAISD High School to achieve the distinguished $1 Million Campus with SAED for student scholarships, listed among Texas Monthly's best public schools. Let's listen to the Edison Golden Bear High School Marching Band.
it cool to see the Alamo lit up behind each of these groups?
Yeah, and right behind them, the Edison High School dance team, the Golden Girls, 3rd overall in the small division at the Crowd Pleasers National Competition. As you see, they're holding the Edison lit up letters for Edison High School.
And
that's not actually the dance team. It's just, it looks like it has to be a bunch of athletes there carrying those. But the Golden Girls dance team you saw along with the Edison High School marching band. Much to the delight of the crowd here. And the Edison High School pep squad as well. Now we have the Southside High School Mighty Cardinal Band. We heard from Southside, Alabama earlier. This is Southside from San Antonio. Let's listen into them. Great
Southside
job.
High School Mighty Cardinal Band. They have numerous UIL First Division ratings, selected as Band Festival Feature Band back in 2014.
And next we have a float from the Guadalupe Agriculture Fair Queens. From Seguin, Texas, the Queen, J.C. Braun, the Princess Laurel Wilkie, the Duchess Heather Niles, and the runner-up Alexis Ravel.
And there is, that's not a crown. He's not a princess, but the guy up there with the Queen, Jeff Roper. Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
What's your
JC.
name? JC, what is your platform since you're the Queen?
I basically go around to different counties and promote Guadalupe County and say it's a really good county and you should always come to the parades and always come and enjoy it.
Well, you look like you're having a great time. There are a lot of good stars up in this booth up here. Steve Spriester, Myra Arthur. Myra Arthur.
Hello
See, look how
there.
I'm moving it. And this is the highest my career has ever been. This is so awesome. We're actually in the parade. This is so bad to the bone.
And we're with royalty.
I could be your jester.
Okay. Totally.
Yeah, he'd be a good royal court jester, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah, they both know how to entertain a crowd, that's for sure. Guadalupe Agriculture Fair, founded in 1883.
All right, now we move on to our next float. This is actually from the city of Schertz, the Schertz Sweetheart Court. Miss Schertz, Morgan Gaitan, Miss Jubilee, Regina Deason, Miss Friendly City, Sydney Fisher, and Miss Sunshine, Ellie Kate Gorman. A scholarship program added in 2007 to assist with higher education costs. The city of Schertz Sweetheart Court.
They have an ambassador program where members represent the city in local and regional events and complete a community service project.
Yeah, they complete a 4-week training program leading up to this coronation. And next, we have another band from Wisconsin, from Osinee High School, the marching band from Osinee, Wisconsin. This is their second appearance at Fiesta Flambeau. They were actually here 4 years ago. Their mascot, the Indians, I'm guessing that's their dance group that we're seeing in front of them. From Osinee, Wisconsin, they are the Indians is their mascot. Let's listen to the Osinee High School Marching Band.
from all across the country represented in Fiesta Flambeau.
By the way,
here,
the Mosinee High School Band is from Menominee, Wisconsin.
Mosinee from Menominee.
Yeah. Did you notice that their dancers in front were doing a little Texas two-step to I Fought the Law?
That. I liked it.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
I liked it too. All right, this is, by the way, another sponsor group from IBC Bank. At IBC, the philosophy of doing more has been alive and well for the past 50 years. And behind them, the mighty South San Antonio High School Band from South San.
The Bobcats, rather, their band director, Alex Sanchez. Their Texas Color Guard were state champions and national finalists.
From South San High School, this is the marching Bobcat Band and Color Guard. See the cheer squad, it looks like, in front as well. As they get closer, let's listen in to the South San High School Marching Band.
From the South San High School Marching Band tonight. So fun to hear from so many different schools in our communities, see all their different school colors, school spirit. Everybody is making sure that they are just in the festive Fiesta spirit tonight.
Yeah, and I have to say, I've been impressed by each and every band we have seen tonight. I mean, impressive performances, you know, as they make their way in front of the Alamo. I mean, I was looking at that flag corps from South San as they were walking by, and I'm like, I hope they're able to take in this moment and realize the pretty cool thing that's going on here in the heart of San Antonio.
Taking part in San Antonio, not only a favorite tradition, but San Antonio history, because as we've said, this is the 125th anniversary of Fiesta, the 68th Fiesta Flambeau.
Yeah, and of course we have a huge crew out and about trying to take you inside this parade. We've already taken you on a float with Adam Caskey and Jeff and Fiona from SA Live that have joined us. And we hope we're bringing home just how fun this whole event is for us to cover, as well as to just be witness to.
Our next group up here, Washington's Birthday Celebration Association from Laredo, Texas. Their festival mascots, Girl Jalapeno, Boy Jalapeno, and Andy the Aviator, which is a bluebird.
Yeah, on the float, George and Martha Washington, Princess Pocahontas, Chief Soaring Eagle, Abrazo children representing USA and Mexico. The Washington's birthday celebration began with a reenactment of the Boston Tea Party and a small parade in February of 1898. And they have been celebrating George Washington's birthday for 119 years now. It is a great event that takes place in Laredo each and every year. Now offering more than 28 events in 33 days, the association attracts more than 500,000 attendees annually. In 2013, the WBCA took home the Zenith Award, the #1 Best Overall Award category in the Texas Festivals and Events Association Event Marketing and Management Awards, and garnered multiple first place awards ever since. The Washington's Birthday Celebration Association.
Take a look at the ornate outfits that they had on there. Those floor-length headdresses. It's really impressive just how intricate, how complicated, how beautiful all of the outfits are here tonight.
Absolutely. Next, we have the Danza Vida de San Antonio Dance Company Artistic Director Crystal Diaz, the former Miss San Antonio from 2010.
Danza Vida opened its doors to San Antonio in 2008 and has been recognized by former Texas Governor Rick Perry for its outstanding dance contributions. An electrifying dance company that performs throughout the state of Texas, Danza Vida proudly performs at many of the official Fiesta events every year.
Let's listen in to Danza Vida. They have their own confetti cannons there. They don't need the high-tech Adam Caskey, you know. And these are some of the littler dancers.
Check out those little cowgirls and cowboys.
I know, how cool is that?
What a sweet group with some sweet moves.
Absolutely. How cute is that?
Just adorable.
And next we have the Floresville Peanut Festival float from Floresville, Texas. Royal Court members are Queen Shay Lynn Shadrach, escorted by the King Brock Michael Doogie.
The Peanut Festival, always held the second full weekend in October every year. It's a grand celebration to recognize the importance of the peanut to Southwest Texas agriculture. This year's
that's kind of
theme,
that's kind of putting it in a nutshell.
A bit of one. You're cracking me up, Steve.
I know. It's not all it's cracked up to be. All right, and we appreciate them being here. The Peanut Festival, always held the second full weekend in October each year, a grand celebration, as you said, to recognize the magic that is the peanut.
And this year's theme is the Court of Christmas Magic. Appropriately so, they have a nice Christmas wreath on the front of their truck.
Absolutely. That's why they have the Christmas wreath,
yes.
Because they have the Court of Christmas Magic.
Another float full of young ladies wearing some beautiful, ornate, just gorgeous gowns.
And next, from Somerset High School, the Somerset Bulldog Marching Band.
Band directors Derek Cabrera and Chris Silva. Somerset ISD, located in southwest Bexar County and extending to a northwest portion of Atascosa County.
And the Somerset High School Silver Dancers also with the marching band. Somerset High School cheer squad also, along with the Bulldog Marching Band. And we're going to transition from Bulldogs to Mighty Eagles, the Brackenridge High School Band. right behind Somerset.
The band under the direction of Alfonso Alvarado, assistant directors Gabe Valdez and Mark Walaki. Consistent UIL sweepstakes band and marching and concert sight reading.
They are the oldest public school marching band in the city of San Antonio. Did you know that?
I did not.
Let's listen into the Brackenridge High School Mighty Eagle Marching Band. I want to make sure I got this right. They were in the Battle of Flowers Band Festival. They were in the Battle of Flowers Parade. They were in the King William Parade this morning and the Fiesta Flambeau Parade tonight. Very busy few days here for the Brackenridge High School Mighty Eagle
They have put on
Band.
some performances. Look here. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's here for Fiesta Flambeau, the McAllen Holiday Parade with us tonight.
Yeah, of course, out of McAllen, Texas, established in 2014.
Did you know McAllen is home to the largest illuminated Christmas parade in the state of Texas?
I did not know that.
We're learning all kinds of stuff here tonight.
I like their choice of music. Medina Valley joining us from Castroville, Texas. Of course, the Panthers, the Medina Valley High School Marching Band. Very successful band, UIL Sweepstakes Award winners, UIL area marching band contestants. They performed at Carnegie Hall in New Orleans and Disney World. Let's listen in to the Medina Valley High School marching band as they walk past us here in Alamo Plaza.
That's the Medina Valley High School Band from Castroville, Texas. There is so much more still ahead here for Fiesta Flambeau 2016. We hope you'll stick with us.
We'll be right back.